Angela.
I'm Leah.
And we out here.
Hey y'all. So we went to the Great Egyptian Museum as well as on a Nile cruise. These two activities were combined, like we had an entire day of activities, and this was just two of them, but we kind of cut the videos up so that people who are looking for specific things can just click on those videos. But here we are starting off at the Great Egyptian Museum. The museum is at least 2 floors tall, so there's 2 floors for you to explore. I'm not sure if there were any others. We were only able to see two because we were here as a group. As you can see, our tour guide holding the number. We were on limited time. I want to say that we spent about an hour in this museum. She started off giving us the tour, and then she kind of let us go off for about 45 minutes on our own, and then we met up afterwards. Before we continue, make sure y'all like this video, comment down below, let us know what you think of this museum, if you've ever been in person or if you plan on going to this museum. Let us know in the comments. Also, subscribe to our channel. We post videos once a week as well as reels or shorts about 3 times a week. So when you subscribe to our channel, you will get consistent content from us, okay? So like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to our channel. And actually share this video with somebody. Let them see our page too. Share, 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 share. All right, so the museum was filled with stuff, y'all. I did not read every single placard and things that were at the museum because we were on limited time and I really wanted to see as much as possible. But just the visuals alone, everything was so beautiful, amazing, extravagant, huge, right? There were so many of these, like, I don't know if they're called coffins, caskets, whatever they're called, but as you know, the Egyptians like to preserve their bodies for their afterlife, right? Or for life in the afterworld or for their beliefs, right? So they sent their dead off, especially the royalty. They sent them off in style. So you'll see the huge caskets. You'll see the things that they were buried with here at this museum. You'll see a lot about ancient Egyptian rulers here, right? Some of the ones that you are familiar with, the popular ones, as well as the ones that you may not have even heard of, because a lot of them I didn't even know of, right? Uh, you'll learn about the Nubians, which was my favorite thing to learn about as we were in Egypt and as we were on our tour. We had a lot of fun, okay? This is our tour guide again. She was very, very helpful, very friendly, very knowledgeable, right? Uh, yeah. So we're still with our tour guide now. In a few moments, she's gonna let us veer off by ourselves. Now, this museum, I'm not sure of the price to enter because we purchased this as a huge excursion. This was an entire day of events that started off at the pyramids. We went to 2 areas of, so this day alone, we went to Giza, we were in Alexandria, and we went somewhere else. Can't remember, okay? But we also went to this museum. We went to a Nile cruise, which you'll see at the end. On the wall, you'll see King Tut. This is the only one that I remember because it stuck out so much, right? But yeah, so we went on all these different activities, and this was one of the more expensive excursions that we purchased with this cruise. So if you do go on this cruise, be prepared to spend some money for this excursions, but it was worth it, okay? Meaning we had an entire day of events. Like literally on the way back to the ship, most of us were asleep. Like the entire day wore us out. They kept us busy, they fed us, they gave us new information. We rode camels, we saw pyramids. Like you really can't ask for anything else. The cost was worth it to us, okay? Now, one of the coolest things I think about this museum are what we are looking at now. These different caskets, and of course they had like mummified bodies. It was just really cool. Like everything that you see in the textbooks, everything that you read about ancient Egypt, you get to physically see in this museum. So if you visit, I think that this museum is worth visiting. And it also might be worth it to see if they have a website and you can do a virtual tour or something, right? Because lots of museums offer that these days, or they'll have some of their exhibits available to view online, and that's pretty helpful as well. Another thing I really appreciated about this museum was their gift shop. So, their gift shop is pretty large, and it's not like a traditional gift shop that you might be familiar with in like the Western world. Like, this gift shop had multiple vendors. I did not video it because nobody really wants a camera in their face, so I wasn't trying to be disrespectful to the people who were there. But there were multiple vendors there and they had these different stands, and those people were selling their own items. So, but they sold typical things like postcards and trinkets and souvenirs and things like that, right? But the thing that I liked is that the prices are posted on these items in the gift shops, okay? So throughout Egypt, you'll see lots of vendors, but usually the vendors are like trying to sell you something with no price tag, and you have to like the burden of negotiating prices, which I hate. So I like that there you can see the gift shop through these mirrors here. That I appreciated the transparency with prices here, okay?
Of the beautiful palace here, which is belong to the royal family as well, but now it's belong to the government, the one to the left side. This is also a famous bridge we have. We call it Qasr Nile Bridge. The designer of this, Gustave Eiffel, the one who designed the Eiffel Tower in Paris. That's the one here. It's a Nile island over there, and you see these reddish two buildings over there in between. That's the palace of Khedive Ismail or King Ismail, which is converted now to the Marriott Hotel.
This is the Nile River. Wow, just amazing and beautiful. So here we are kind of in traffic. We are headed to our cruise. The cruise was not that long, but it did start off like with light, but by the time we left, the sun was down. So maybe it was longer than I expected, or maybe it just didn't feel long because we were having so much fun. But as you see, as you're walking in, there's so many different photo spots that you can, stop, take a quick photo. Just very Instagrammable, if that's what people call it, okay? The ship to the right is the ship that we'll be getting on. And when we get on, they have an entire setup for us. They have our tables. So we do share this ship with other groups. And they have the buffet style food, and the food is a mixture of traditional Egyptian food as well as stuff that tourists would like. So standard American type food. Food is gone, but this is what it was. They had lots of entertainment for us, okay? So they had a belly dancer. I didn't record her, I don't think, but they had a belly dancer. They had this guy, and it was pretty interactive. Like the belly dancer would invite people up to dance with her. This guy walked around to the different tables and interacted with people. It was really nice. I'll say just a heads up, make sure you bring tips because people that you engage with, like your tour guide, the entertainment, they do like tips, and they accept tips in the local currency, so the Egyptian pound, as well as international currencies such as the US dollar, right? So they accept it all. Uh, Now, the thing that I really liked about this cruise is that even though it doesn't look like it right now, the ship is actually moving. So we were cruising the Nile, literally. One thing that I wish that we could have done, I wish we could have walked around on the outside. Like I've been on different cruises where that like there's like a balcony out that you can walk around and look out, but there wasn't one on this one. But that would have been nice, right? Also, this style of entertainment, maybe it's an Arab thing because this dancer and the belly dancer we experienced in Dubai. So if you remember our Dubai videos, you'll see a dancer here with a similar outfit. Like he was dancing in circles and things like that, and the belly dancer. But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video.
Check us out next week when we out here in these streets. Peace.